Oi, 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 oi. Here we go. We got another game. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. They don't stop today. They don't stop. It is I, Unseen Shrek, from the Dawn of War Stronghold, ladies and gentlemen. We have another game coming at you today. Here we go. We have... did we see this one? We did see this one. Okay, hold on. My game didn't update. I did delete this. Hold on. We did see this game. I won't spoil the outcome. This should be uploaded probably sometime next week or the week after. Hold on, we're going back in. We're going back. Don't tell anybody. Don't cut this out either, all right? This is real life, all right? Sometimes there's fuck-ups. We did rectangles, Panria Lowlands. Did it not pull my games? We saw this one too. We saw this one too. All right, hold on. Don't cut this one either. Don't cut this one either. All right, no spoils on this game either. Hold on. Yeah, best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. One more time. We're gonna load it in. All right, here we go. Perfect. Not the game either. I'll take this one. All right, we have more hold range, a 4v4 map. Love team games. We have multiple rectangles in this game. Multiple rectangles. I'm not even going to attempt to understand that. I failed geometry class in high school. We're just going to pretend we know what's happening. More hold range. A lot of 1v1s going down these big lanes here. Very narrow fighting areas. Normally, I say the middle players have the hardest position, trying to navigate through this morass and just all these crazy cliffs and everything. The 2 players on the flanks have the more easier time just pushing it down their lane. They do have a little bit less access to points, though, and to get up to the mountains, you have to go towards the middle player's bases. It takes a lot of time. Our northern pass, I'm going to rotate the map like this. Alright, on our north, we got Eldar, Dark Eldar, Space Marine, and the Imperial Fists livery going Armory. Interesting. Which means we might see Assault Marines. We have a guard player going very forward, and we have Space Wolves, you filthy animals, immediately going Scout Snipers into Vehicle Cap with a Chapel Bags. Very interesting little set of play coming here. Triple Workers. Very interesting. I'm going to actually turn the camera back. It's making me ill looking at it like that. Disgusting. We have Orcs on the opposite side of the Dark Eldar. We have another Dark Eldar player going for the Dark Foundry. Let's see if we've got a Dirty Rush. We have some White Scars, a more respectable Legion. And we have some Imperial Guards on this flank. So, I'm going to remove the Fog of War. The Imperial Guard player already moving down the middle. Let's see when he gets his command squad. Maybe he's fast-teching. This Space Marine player is fast-teching. You can tell by the generators here in the vehicle cap. Most likely we're going to see Land Speeder Tempests with this amount of power increase. This Dark Eldar player going for more of an infantry build. We're going to probably see a Dark Archon and maybe some Dark Shooters or whatever the hell their name is. Big mech out on the Orcs. Space Marine here immediately teching tier 2. I was completely wrong. I don't know what's happening with this cap. I'm not going to ask. Better to let the Emperor sort that out. Although he might have capped it as it... That's his flag. And our first skirmish here is looking like it's going to be up this left flank. Big Mech versus Dark Eldar. He's going to need to that commander for the Dark Eldar. Big Mech's going to run riot. This Orc's actually pushing into the middle as well. Guard player just kind of doing his thing. Does he have his commander yet? I don't see him. And the quick teching Space Marine player, not teching as fast as I would have thought. Has not even pushed up yet. Meanwhile, the Guardsman is on the halfway point with the Relic. He did get his commander, so he's pushing. He's going to push into the White Scars here up the middle. Left-hand side, Orcs are encountering Mandrakes. Mandrakes will not win the fight unupgraded. They baited out the Big Mech Warp, which is nice, buys him a little time. Needs to get this LP up. Still no sign of any commander. It's going to be a minute. I don't know the Dark Eldar costs as well as I should. Oh my god, the anti-spoil screen is not enough here. Shh, close your eyes, close your eyes. Oh my lord, you guys had a little sneak peek there. Dark Eldar player kind of playing it dangerous. Is he? Nope, he's going for warrior squads right off the gate. So getting the commander means it would cost more, but he wants to tech. And we have the command squad here from the Imperial Guard on the north pushing into Space Marines. If he can kill both these scout squads, he's in good shape. Heavy bolter turret coming up to keep command of the middle. This is the right move, keeping your force commander on rage stance. He has 100% accuracy. This bolt pistol packs a punch. You don't want to trade against this. That's an expensive squad member to snipe, 90-40. Guard retains the middle. Orcs retaining the middle on the left flank here. On the right flank, Guard is in the base of this Space Wolf player. What is this build? What's going on here? These snipers are not going to be effective. Why tech tier 2 so quickly and then get an armory? Questions all around. No LP. Looks like a newer player. Normally in the team games, you'll see a little bit of newer players. I haven't seen much out of this yellow Space Marine player. What's he doing? This Guard player seems to be doing pretty well. This Space Marine ball, though, is going to put a lot of work in. They need to pull back to the heavy bolter turret they made. I get it, he wants this listening post to finish, but going to lose an entire Guard squad for this. Not worth it. Mandrake, stealth comes in. Orcs just hanging out here. Push your advantage, big orc player. Going for the Dark Foundry now. What about this Dark Eldar player? Immediately teched into tier 2, getting Witch Cult. I don't see really anybody contesting mid. I do like this Space Marine ball, though. They will push through. They can even take out the Heavy Bolter. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good. I don't like the Space Wolves, so they deserve this. Screw you for what you did to the Thousand Sons at the Council of Nicaea. Alright, if you're gonna... Oh, there's the Landspeeder Tempests. I knew we'd see him somewhere, somehow. Using your Rune Priests, even though they're Psychers. You want to cheat the system, that's fine. Yep, Karn says thank you. His name is Karn, but he's playing Space Wolves. Interesting. And here we go. Space Marine Blob is pushing through, gonna kill these Tech Priests. Going to melee here, Mr. Force Commander. Save yourself. Is he shooting at the Force Commander? He is. But this will go down here. The doorway to the Space Marines, the door for the Space Marines to push is wide open. And the Dark Eldar player just kind of hanging out, not getting any vehicles yet. Went for the Slave Chamber, wants to farm up just a little bit. Does this one produce souls? I don't think it does. I think he picked the wrong upgrade. This one reduces morale. This Dark Eldar player is doing the right one. Yeah, getting the correct Slave Chamber upgrade. He's going to start farming souls. Orcs are teching up in the Dark Eldar base. I do like that. Keep them kind of safe from any rushes. This Space Marine player is just gearing up. Wow, a lot of gens on this Guard player. There's the triple Landspeeder Tempest. Very cheesy. I do like the harassment on the listening post, but he could just fly in and destroy all these generators if he wanted to. He's giving the Guard player time to get some Sentinels up. Yeah, that's how he's got all those Landspeeder Tempests. That plasma generator he's got there, securing his hold in the mid. Going for these Hellions. They're good units, but I do think the Jet Bike squad is a little more OP and oppressive. No knobs yet. Oh, we got some donations going on. Ally received 0 power. These are donations here. I just don't think we can see them in the replay. Cap and move up. OSEF is saying. Who is he saying that to? The yellow Space Marine player. I want to say he donated that to our Dark Eldar friend. You want to make sure your lanes are evenly pushed on this map. Things like this can happen where you can kind of get in. Rectangle's got this critical location. Let's see how much they can see from that. That's a lot of vision. He could see the whole Dark Eldar army, and the Orcs can just walk through this if they want. And these guys get demolished. Storm Boys versus Jet Bikes. You want to kind of keep that squad at melee, firing distance range. There's the Reaver Jet Bikes, a bit too slow. The Orc melee ball is going to come in and do big damage to this. Morale broken. They can jump out. The damage... Oh my god, such terrible language. Alright, maybe the community's a little toxic. That's what happens sometimes in these 4v4s. You don't know who you're going to get matched with. Karn joined Noob Games. I'm assuming he's talking to the other Space Marine player. Listen, not everybody can be good at the game. Osef could be using this time to train him. Maybe offer to join up in a 1v1 and kind of teach him. Listen, not everybody's got 1,000 hours on this game and even knows what's going on. Here's the Landspeeder Tempest. He's complaining, but he's picking one of the cheesiest, most piece of garbage, awful... I don't know how this man sleeps at night. Landspeeder Tempest mass build. It's not really skillful. I'm going to talk smack. Alright, I'm in the chair here. I mean, like, this doesn't take any skill to do. I mean, what's so special here? Not much. Getting his upgrades on his Marines. Listen, not everybody's the same skill level. That's what makes the 4v4 so interesting. Like, yeah, he's going in and crippling orc tech. At the same time, his teammates getting crippled. It goes both ways. It does even out a little bit. Look, this orc player is forcing himself all the way back with all his infantry. That's not going to do anything versus these land speeders. Trying to get the Orky Fort upgrade should just cancel it. Rectangle Brigade was kicked. Who was that? The Dark Eldar player. You know, Osef doesn't need to be so critical to his teammates. He just wiped out an enemy, and this guy, all he did was fast tech tier 3 for nothing. This man is pushing up with his Space Marine blob. And again, his allies are actually holding, funnily enough. Should be focusing on these heavy bolter turrets. Yeah, I mean, be a little more comrade-like. There's no need to be so aggressive. Teach the noobs, teach them. That's always been my stance. Yeah, it's frustrating, but talk to them. Hey, what do you need help with? Maybe play the campaign a little bit, play the tutorial, learn. You know, this. I don't know. The Emperor's light recedes on this day. It recedes. You know, I mean, what's the fun in this? He's just gonna wipe him out. Battle's over quick. I like to see little battles like this. It's not as effective, but at least we get some real back and forth going on. What about over here? GG's. He's trying to stay alive. Rectangles. Yeah, this is tough. If there's a couple more Sentinels, he'll take this fleet out. He already lost one, and that was just with one Sentinel. This Dark Eldar player didn't do anything. This is why it's always like dangerous to just straight tech to tier 3 without a plan. What's the goal when you get there? What are you looking to get? There's lots of cool things in the middle of tier 1 and 2 you could get to kind of fight and be effective. You know, this is still happening. You know, you could argue this other Dark Eldar player is a noob, or I mean, Karn is definitely a pretty bit of a noob, but still. Help him out a little bit, you know. He built some buildings, he held out for a while. But these Terminators could just walk in and end this whole man's career. There we go. There's the Sentinels to take out your all-knowing build, Mr. Usef. Okay, somebody dropped. I think that was the Dark Eldar player. It was the Orc player. Here we go. This Dark Eldar player now should be moving up. Alright, so a bit of a low skill cap game. Some players know what's happening, other players don't. It does happen from time to time. I do like to see 4v4 Zone has a chance to have much larger battles. The Imperial Guard player is doing pretty well versus Terminators. I'll give him a lot of credit. It's these plasma guns. If he pulled these Sentinels back, he'd be looking pretty good. And look at that, getting demolished. This is one of my complaints. Space Marines are really strong, but I think the Terminators need a bit of a buff. I think they need to be super heavy infantry or something like much higher than heavy infantry. As you can see, the plasma guns just rip through them. They're supposed to be a little bit stronger and be able to withstand a little bit more. I get it, these guardsmen are upgraded. Got the over-bombardment going down. Space Marine players pushing through the middle here. Is Team 1 actually going to lose this? They're down a player. The other team is down 2 players, but I feel like they have a bit of a much nicer army composition. Soulstorm? No, Acid Rain goes down, reducing the armor. This is a friendly Acid Rain. On his Terminators, I don't know if this is friendly fire worthy or not. It's very rare you see Dark Eldar use a lot of these cool abilities. I want to say this is friendly fire. I don't think there's any Imperial Guard units in that range to affect it. Got another Sentinel, another Chimera coming out. If he gets 1 or 2 more of these, he can kind of push through this. I feel like everything was spent on Mr. Usef. I don't know if he's got anything else in the barrel. We have some Reaver jet bikes coming. And he's allowing his... Oh, that's what... There we go. Rectangle. I thought Rectangle dropped. Maybe this is an AI. And here we go. This unit is effective versus all very strong tier 3 Dark Eldar unit. And again, it's worth it to tech to this, but there's other units in between you could get to really get your powers cooking. These Sentinels need to be firing on the vehicle bay or this Chimera. And there's the Beam of Destruction, extreme damage and morale loss on all targets. I don't know why these Terminators didn't get affected by it. And this Eldar player on the side is just kind of capping everything up. Osef is trying to make sure that that stops. Who said GG? Abyss Walker. That was this other guard player. There's actually a chance Team 2 wins this. He's trying to take out the HQ for the Dark Eldar AI. Dias of Destruction will trade quite well against this. They just need to move a little faster, Team 2, and they'll be in good shape. Sentinel comes back and is going to put pressure on these Dreadnoughts. I want to check the Dark Eldar player. How much buildings does he have? The Dark Eldar AI loves building shit on the side. They love it. They have no eco, but they're not out of this, so Osef kind of wasted that. Needs to be some kind of defensives here beside. Maybe 1 or 2 more Sentinels kind of take these out. This Space Marine White Scar player can't afford to die. Getting another Machine Colt. Just 1 more Sentinel. Just 1 more. Just get another Sentinel and you're in good shape. You'll hold this off. Terminators of his own comes down. That'll put a dent on these. He's trying to scout and see what he's got. Here we go. Terminators, I don't think you're doing enough. Slowly cleaving through this guard base. This Dark Eldar player is not helping them. And again, this is where having noobs on both teams balances it out. Not everybody can be an MLG player. And here we go. 1 Dreadnought's going to go down. Second one's going to get taken out. These Ogrins are extremely good at taking out Dreadnoughts. Heavy Bolter and Heavy Missile Turret shooting in. And here we go. A Word of the Emperor off. This whole group is now unkillable. This is what I love to see. Some really big combat in the heavy cover. Lots of plasma guns. Commanders going everywhere. Reavers getting... Reaver jets... hoverboard losers getting murdered. Terminators teleporting in. This squad needs to hop into the Rhino. I don't know if these Terminators are CC'd or what that is. Dias of Destruction still alive, firing in. Orbital bombardment on the face of this army. Meanwhile, in the background, this guard player is getting wiped out. Really close fight here, surprisingly. In the background, this Terminator squad lived, and they're getting reinforced. Keep them in the back. Don't walk them any further. That autocannon still firing is huge. Destruction coming in on all sides from that. Here we go. The push gets pushed back by Osef. And this team is now pushing out. We got Land Raiders. We got Predators. They're going to push up. He's loading his troops right in. Oh my. Osef being really angry. What happened to your cheesy build, my brother? You deserve this. Oh my god. Goo goo. Wah wah wah. That's all you get. Wah wah wah. Here we go. Dreadnought's in his face now. Get destroyed. Word of the Emperor's up, so they'll stand alive for a little while. And here we go. If you don't go for kill strikes like that and actually build out a middle ground and kind of support your team, you'll be in a better spot. Help your team take the middle. Help your team push the flank. Maybe if he defended his teammate and kept him alive, we'd be in better shape. You know, it's not all about the quick kills. It's more of a prolonged battle. I'm so glad we got this cast. This is perfect. Dreadnoughts pumping down that Force Commander. Back up into orbit. Space Marines dropping down. See, our Orc was a noob too. It goes both ways. Help your team and you'll win the game. Eldar play, Imperial Guard versus Imperial Guard violence, 1 wiped out. Dias of Destruction still alive, so I guess the quick tech by this Dark Eldar was warranted. He got that quick tier 3, and the AI is now carrying it to victory. I'm actually surprised this guy did so well, this White Space Marine player. I like the Space Marine blob in the middle. Osef had no defenses. This poor Dark Eldar player, he may be really, really new. I didn't really see too many units from him. And here we go, the guard player down here using his troops wisely, capping everything back up, getting his eco. Did that Dark Eldar player ever recover? I don't think he did. I think he's just living his best life. Building another HQ on the other side. Osef goes down, and it's down to this Dark Eldar player, Capra, in the corner. What a good game. I am so happy we got to see this. Toxicity put back down. Getting his upgrades now into the upgrade game. I want to see, what did the Dark Eldar AI do? Did it do anything? Did it ever rebuild? Nope, just happy to kind of hang out and gather souls. You know, you could build another HQ, Mr. AI. Nobody will know. You can do it, little guy. Come on, build an HQ. Come on. Hey, you can. What do you stop? What's going on here, Chief? Just content with the Dias, huh? I don't blame you. Oh, he had one of these, or that was an enemy one. I was gonna say I didn't see him build that. Very good game. Let this be a lesson to everybody. You don't need to be so toxic. Help your teammates out. No need to go for a kill shot on the enemy team for no value. Lost all of his Landspeeder Tempests for basically nothing. Going for the kill shot, don't be greedy, come back, help your teammate, help him push. Even a noob teammate pushing out 4 to 5 just Space Marine squads is better than no teammate at all. And a dead teammate. He killed it on one noob for one noob. It's generally pretty even in the game, you know? And plus, you don't want to let Imperial Guard tech up to tier 3. I feel like he went for the wrong target. Even limiting the other Space Marine player would have been huge. I mean, look at this juicy gen farm. This was all undefended. Guard player's whole army was here. Help your teammate out. Kill these generators. Enemy team has to rush all the way back, and then you just created some breathing room. More Space Marines is better than no Space Marines. Look, the Orc player did it. The Orc player ran all the way home, and then at that point you tell your teammate, hey, instead of just donating and saying push noob, say, hey, I opened up some space. Please move up and capture relic. Okay, give him a quick little pep talk. All right, and then you go help your teammates out. Hey, teammate in mid, I just opened up your flank. Please push. Instead of saying, shit noob, lick my balls, cheeky breakies, toxicity. Team 1 deserved that L. They deserved it. I'm picking sides for the Emperor. I don't know if we can show this. He's got bitches on the court, alright? I don't remember what his name is. Overlord Archvecht, I think. I don't play Dark Eldar too much to know. Good game. Love to see losers lose, winners win. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love to see it. Score screen. Cheeky breaky rectangles got wrecked pretty early. They deserve it. Alright, use actual letters instead of geometry in your name. Military units killed. This was I believe our Space Marine player, and this was our Imperial Guard player. Both carried nicely. Nice resources gathered. Tech screen, there it is. Love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Dawn War Stronghold. As always, Unseen Strike. I'll see you on the next one. Please comment below if you've ever faced any saltiness in the community. Let's take a step forward in the right direction. Go forward, make a pact. Say, hey, if I encounter noobs, maybe get into a game with them, help them out, do a little 1v1ing, 2v2ing. Spread the lore. Let's bring the general knowledge level of the community up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.